Hello and welcome everyone. This is Dipanshu, your program head for Data Analytics Master Course. So I welcome each one of you to our data analytics demo session. So I just wanted to hear from all of you that if you can hear my voice perfectly and if you can like do not have any trouble
Yeah,
hearing me.
yes, we can hear you properly.
Perfect.
Yes,
So Parul, we are waiting for just few more minutes. Let's other people also join and then we'll be starting this particular session. So just hold for
sure.
next 1 or 2 minutes, then we will start it. Right?
Okay.
Perfect, guys. Thanks. Perfect. So, guys, let's start this particular session. But before starting, I just wanted to request everyone to please keep yourself on mute so that whenever you have any question or query, then only you will unmute yourself and ask about it. Right? So I just want everyone to be on mute. And right now I'm muting everyone. So whenever anyone has any particular query, they can write in the chat box or they can simply raise their hand. I can definitely give the opportunity to ask question like in the different related to your objectives during this session. So whenever you feel like that you need to ask your queries, you simply can ask it, right? So I hope each one of you can simply see the screen in front of like you guys, as I shared the one particular screen where you can see the data analytics orientation session. So if you all guys can see this, can I have a quick understanding, yes or no, from all of you?
Yes, sir. It's visible.
Perfect. Guide, most of the time use the chat box. Just try to write in the chat box, yes or no, anything, whatever you feel like. You just write in the chat box, and whatever your queries are, keep posting in the chat box. I'll read and answer everyone, any queries you guys have, right? Perfect. So thanks, Parul. Neeraj, please don't draw anything, right? Okay, Parul, Shweb, perfect. Okay, so let me just quickly help you guys to understand basically data analytics orientation session that we are doing. Basically, all you are here that you really want to become a data analyst, right? You want to learn about its aspect. You want to learn about like what data analytics for and what all things that you will be doing as a data analyst, right? So first of all, I just want to get a quick understanding from all of you that how many of you are aware that what data analytics is and what profile or what job data analysts do. Can I have a quick reply from all of you? Simply in the chat box, mention it, whatever you feel like. Don't be worry about to be right or to be wrong, right? Just guess. Whatever you feel, just guess in the chat box that what will be the job of a data analyst. What will you do as a data analyst? What exactly the data analytics is? How many of you are aware about it? Quickly, guys. Parul is saying it's all about managing data and solve the queries. Okay. Shoaib is saying create dashboard for reporting. Okay. What other people think, what they have interpretation about data analytics and what data analysts do. Any more guesses, guys? Cleaning the data and extract useful data. Okay. It's about cleaning raw data. Okay. It's raw data, you mean? Business decision making, Mehul is saying. Okay. Okay, so basically you all are like partially correct, but exactly if I have to say what data analytics people do and what exactly the data analysts all about, it is basically examining the data, right? So whatever data you have in whatever format, you guys are simply understanding that data and making that data usable, right? Making that data usable for various purposes. It could be for decision making, right? It could be for like to take any particular, you can say, historical data, right? To understand what history was about this particular data, right? To basically read the data, you need to first clean the data, you need to format the data, right? So you to manage the data completely. So what data analysis is all about is using the data in any form and then examine that data and at end use that particular data for any type of decision making, right? So yes, most of you are correct partially that what basically the data analyst is all about. And there are various type of data analytics. So how many of you know that what type of data analytics are there? So if we just have to understand what different type of data analytics are there. So there are, if I'm writing here, Rihan, I request you to please mute yourself. Otherwise, I have to like ask you to leave this session because you are frequently unmuting yourself. So I'm muting you again. Or next time, I'll remove you from this session if you keep unmuting yourself, right? Perfect. So guys, I just wanted to understand how many of you are aware that what types of data analytics are there? Anyone have any idea, heard about anything related to data analytics? If no, then definitely I can help each one of you to understand this in better way, to understand it more. Parul is saying no. Okay. Yes, no, anything, guys. Don't hesitate to write in the chat box. Keep writing whatever your understanding is. So if you are aware, say yes. If you're not aware, say no. Okay, so guys, let me just help you to everyone. Mehul is aware. That's perfect. Benson is not aware. Okay. Parul is not aware. Hello, sir. I want to learn. Sure, Rehan. So be in the session and keep yourself on mute. Data analyst is first step toward data scientist job. Data scientist is different, right? Basically, yes, data scientist is somehow relevant to data analyst, but not completely. Data scientist has different job scope and data analyst has different job scope also, right? So it is not like it is a first step toward this. Yes, data analyst has their own job opportunities available in the industry. Yeah, definitely, Mehul. If you want to become data scientist, that's yes, there are some part of data analytics you need to have that understanding so that you can become that person. But right now, that is not the question. That is the question is what type of data analytics are there? So there are various type of data analytics, guys. What you used to be doing whenever you are working for any particular company, whenever you are like providing any services related to data analytics. So there are various type of data analytics available in the industry. So the one of the data analytics type that we have, it descriptive one, right? What basically descriptive data analytics is, I will definitely help you guys to create this. But before that, anyone want to guess about it? What it should be? Okay, so let me just help you guys. So basically, descriptive analyst is basically when you are understanding a particular data which you already have, right? So whenever you are trying to understand any historical data that things are happening in the past, so when you just try to understand that particular data, it is called as a descriptive analytics of anything, right? So when you're working as a data analyst, you will be going through with this type of analytics as well in your job profile. Then after this, you have another type of data analytics, which is called as a diagnostic. How many of you are aware about that, what this particular type is? Or if you're not aware, I just wanted to understand, as the name suggests, right? You can at least guess about this, what it should be. Here, in this particular step, when you are doing a diagnostic analytics, you will be understanding and finding the reason behind the previous result. So let's say if any company is facing certain troubles or certain issues, or they have certain past record which they want to overcome. So being a data analyst, you will be diagnosing about all these things where you will be working around that particular data which previously they have. Do you mean if descriptive is based history references? Yeah, absolutely. Here you will be describing, as the name suggests, descriptive analytics. So descriptive analytics is basically describing the historical data, right? So whenever you are describing any particular historical data by doing certain analytics on that, it is the part of descriptive analytics. When you are actually diagnosing, when you are actually finding the reason behind their past outcomes, or whenever you are finding the reason behind their past result, then it is going to be your diagnostic analytics, right? And after the diagnostic analytics, you have a third type of analytics, which is called as a predictive analysis. So I believe it is something which you all can easily get an idea that what it will be, as the names are very relevant. So when we talk about predictive analytics, it is something when you are forecasting something. So let's say if you are someone who is just looking forward to understand what will be the future of a particular thing, right? So let's say if your company is launching a particular product, or they are trying to launch certain services, right? Or they have to like be understanding about that, if the whether the person, like what type of decision they should take for the future related references. So then you will be doing the predictive analytics. And predictive analytics is more about forecasting the future with the given data you already have. So basically, data analytics is completely based upon data. It is nothing like you will be assuming the things or taking on everything on assumption. It is everything that you will be working around data, playing around data, and then you will be doing all these things. So whether it is a descriptive analytics, there is a certain form of data is already available. When you are diagnostic data, even there are the data available. And predictive analytics, there are historical data available, but you will be taking the decision for future based on the historical data by finding out the relevance, patterns, and all these things into it, right? And the last one is there are only four types of data analytics are there, and the last one is prescriptive. Okay, so I have shared with you about these three types of data analytics first. Can I have a understanding, whatever your guess about the fourth one, prescriptive one? Suggestions, absolutely. So it is more of a you are giving some recommendation, right, based on the data insight. So whatever the data you have right now, whatever the analytics you are doing, based on that, whatever the suggestion you will be finding out of that particular data, it is going to be your prescriptive analytics, right? So these are the major four types of data analytics are there. So can I have a quick understanding from all of you if you understood it really well, that what these types of data and what are the relevance of it? Can I have a quick yes or no from all of you? Thanks, Parul. Thanks, Suhani. Thanks, Pooja. Thanks, Shoaib. Perfect. Okay. But when you try to just understanding these terms, descriptive analytics, diagnostic analytics, predictive analysis, and prescriptive analytics, after just reading this word and after just understanding these four type of data analytics, you will be able to understand what types of job will be there in the market, what people is gonna expect from you as a data analyst, right? So if I have to say that what type of jobs are there in the industry, you will be working around these four areas. Whenever you join any company, whenever you join or work with any particular client where you will be serving as a data analytics, so there have a majority of people will be asking you related to the diagnostics or predictives, right? Apart from this, descriptives are there, which will be for your internal use. Definitely, you will be understanding this, right? And similar way, all the jobs are around these types of data analytics. They will ask you either to do this and do the relevant things, right? So when I'm talking about descriptive, that means whenever you hire as a data analytics, your work will be finding out the relevance through historical data, right? So when you are just describing the organization, so let's say if your organization is facing such a certain trouble, right? So whenever you have certain trouble or certain challenges in the organization where you have to find out why it is happening, you have to describe about like the historical data, and based on that, you have to give some analytics that will be something which is related to descriptive analytics. And that job require this role. Same with diagnostic, that says problem and challenges are there, or maybe they are not able to find why they are not able to grow and to even grow further or to like exponentially grow or multiply their business, what kind of solution they need. So before finding the solution, you need the problem. So diagnostic analytics help businesses to find the root problem and root cause. And similarly, predictive is something once you have a problem, once you have everything, and based on your historical data, whatever decision you are making, where that decision will take you, then you will be doing the predictive analytics. And then same prescriptive is something which is related to based on the suggestions, right, where you will be understanding about those recommendation based on the data, right? So most of the time you use the top three. Fourth one is rarely used by you guys as a data analytics event. Okay, so now let's just quickly understand what is the process of data analytics. As a data analyst, what you guys want to do, right? So if I'll just ask you, may I have anyone who just want to share with me what is the process of data analytics in any ways, whether it is descriptive, diagnostic, predictive, anything? What do you think? What should be the process to analyze any data? What is the first thing you need, guys? Quickly write in the chat box. To analyze any particular data, what you need? raw data, understanding problem, clean the data. Okay, perfect. People getting closer with their every response. Perfect. Okay. So yes, the first thing is data collection, right? So when I'm talking about process of data analytics, it requires collection of data. You must have a data. How will you collect data, guys? In data sets, right? Absolutely. After collection of data, what do you do? Cleaning data, right? The process, the process of data analytics first require the collection of data, then it require the cleaning of data, right? After this, absolutely. So after cleaning data, what do you think, guys? What should be the next step for this? Data integration, right? Data integration is something where you are just combining the different data, right? Let's say you have a different data sources available. Now you are integrating that particular data into a single source, right? Into a single format where, or into a single view where you actually can look at the complete data and can work with that, right? So let's say if I have a various sample data available, or let's say multiple raw data available. So what will I do? I first integrate all of those data, right? After cleaning, I'll integrate that data in the same format where I can have a complete view about all data, right? And after this, what will I do? After this, I will do data interpretation, right? So what do you think? What should be the data interpretation? When we are talking about interpretation, what that interpretation word means? Data interpretation means like what type of conclusion we want from data. We look the data from that particular angle. We look the data from that particular view, and we look the data in that particular format, right? So when we are talking about data interpretation, then we are just making data to use for, or to make it transfer data into meaningful information. Yeah, you can say that. Or what we can say, like whatever type of conclusion we need, we are just try to make data as per our requirement so that we can conclude the result out of it, right? And after doing so, we will be talking about data visualization. Now, the time is where we will be just visualizing the data based on charts, graphs. We will be using all those things. And at the end, reporting, right? We will be presenting the report. We will be providing the report based on the data, whatever we are creating. And that is also something which is the final step for your data analytics process, right? So you're collecting the data, then you're cleaning the data, you are integrating the data. And after this, you will be using your data interpretation skills. Then you will be going and visualizing the data. And at the end, you will be creating a complete dashboards reporting, which will be required. And you will be doing through various different softwares, right? So now if I just talk about what we will be helping you with throughout this journey of your learning, where in our data analytics master course, where we will be helping you with various skills, right? So there you will be learning various type of data analytics by using the different format for the different purposes. So as I have shared the process here, which includes your collection, cleaning, interpretation, integration, visualization, and reporting. How you guys supposed to do this? Right? So you will be doing all these things using certain tools, and what these tools are. So basically in our data analytics master program, we will be covering all these things which will help you to work around this particular data analytics process. So the first thing is advanced Excel is here. Advanced Excel is completely helping you to collect data, right? Then you have a VBA, SQL, Power BI, Python, Tableau, R for data science, and data analytics using Aldrich. So all these things are basically the tools that you will be learning for the various purposes for reporting, right? When you are checking about this particular course, say, let's say when you come on this particular part of the program, course deliverable of data analytics course, there you will see that in data analytics using Excel, what all things you will be learning. With the help of Excel, you will be handling the data, visualizing the data, manipulation of data you will be doing here, and then data analytics and reporting using Excel. So you will be learning the all type of techniques with the help of Excel, right? Because there are various organizations, they use different type of tools. Certain organization use Excel VBA, right? Certain organization for, let's say, for reporting purpose, they use Power BI. Certain organizations use the different tools, right? So you have to be aware about most of the tools available in this particular industry so that you are eligible for most of the jobs available in the industry. Or even if your organization using any of the tools, you are able to work with that. So with that particular purpose, we will be covering all the required tools in the industry, and we will be teaching you all the different techniques with every tool that we are covering, right? So when you are talking about VBA, then in VBA, you will be working around, like, let's say, programming constructs in VBA, function and procedure in VBA, right? Object and memory management in VBA. Here you are managing that particular data. Then with the help of SQL, you will be managing data, doing the data manipulation, right? So all these tools will be helping you to become someone who can work with all type of data sets. Are you going to teach? Consider we are from non-tech background. So Shoaib, I guess all the things till now I have shared, it is non-technical. I have not covered anything which was technical. I just created the types of data, and I have also covered, like, simply you can see the process of data, right? I have not covered anything which is not related to technical backgrounds. I hope everyone understood the part till now, whatever I have shared. Can I have a quick confirmation in the chat box if everything clear so far to everyone? Thanks, Mehul. Thanks, Pooja. Thanks, Shubhankar. Thanks, Suhani. Thanks, Yedu. Thanks, Neeraj. Perfect, Benson. Okay, Mohsin. Great. Perfect. Okay, so guys, now I am giving you just overview about this particular program, what it is going to help you with, right? If you learn this particular program, Data Analytics Master Program, what all things you will learn here and how it will be going to help you in your complete journey of data, becoming a data analyst. Right. So when I'm talking about Data Analytics Master course, it is going to cover your all these things into 6 months of time span, where you will be doing the hands-on practical over all these tools, right? So you will be practically working on all these tools. How you will be working? So if you just want to check it out, this particular thing, then let me just help you with understanding this part as well. So during your learning, we will be helping you to work around the live projects, right? So your training will start from particular module. So let's say if you start with Excel. So after attending your Excel classes, you will be getting the projects related to the techniques that you will be learning with the help of Excel, right? Every particular module has certain projects. So total there are, if you just check it out, total there are 16 projects available in throughout your learning. So throughout your journey, you will be working upon 16 different projects. And these different projects will help you to do the practical hands-on experience on all data analytics related skills. Once you are good with the practical part, we will be helping you out to go ahead and learn all these things with the help of internship as well, right? So during your learning, you will be going ahead with this particular process, right? When you will be have your examination, once you get certified, you will be getting the internship part from us as well, where we will be helping you with various internship, right? So if I'll just show you here, you can find out we will be helping you with the Accenture, TCS, PwC, Quantium. All these types of internships are there. So once you completed with the program, we will be helping you with all these internship. And during your internship, you will be working practically over all these skills, which are mentioned here, that for Python, for Power BI, for Excel, then for Power BI and Excel, right? So all these skills you will be practicing during this internship. And at the end, you will be getting a certification of recommendation by these companies for helping you out in the certification process or in the internship process. Apart from this, if I talk about the program, our program I am Skills, I believe you all are aware that I am Skills is something which is ranked number one program by these companies, which are the very big media houses like the Statesman, Times Now, Analytic Insights, all have ranked our program in the top program for data analytics, right? How we will be helping you throughout your journey, that you will be learning the things live, you will be working the things on a practical basis, each and every class that you will be attending. Is there a selection criteria for internship? Yes, after completion of your exam, you can choose any of the internship, and our team is going to help you to work with that particular internship. And apart from these company, we also have some other companies for internship, which frequently comes, or let's say, which came to our platform and asked us to hire the intern for data analytics. Similar way, we have the companies who hire like employees from us. They come on our platform and then ask us to hire the data analytics people from our institute, right? So we have both type of opportunity available after completion of your course. If you just want to go with the internship with these companies, that is for sure, you can get it easily. Apart from this, if you just want to go and do the paid internship with different companies, no, these internships are not paid, which I have shown you on the website. But yes, you also have the opportunity to work with the companies who can provide you paid internship. But those companies are different. Those companies will be helping you out in your local area as well. And there are remote internship also available. So that is not going to be a problem for you. Because if I'll just show you here that we have more than 500 plus hiring partners. What these hiring partners basically do? These hiring partners help our student in their local areas to get a job, and also they help you to apply for the remote jobs available across the industry. Even we have our own placement cell. If you go to resources and then you will go to job portal, there you simply can see that we have our own job portal as well, where people usually post the jobs. So you can find the jobs for any category, all the courses that we offer. You can find the jobs for the relevant field in this particular course. For data analytics, you also can find the jobs available here, right? Research analyst, data analyst, research analyst, data analyst, data analyst, data analytics. So all these jobs will be available on this particular portal. So if you just want, you simply can visit this portal and can apply after completion of your course. Along with this, once apart from this, we also have the option available for internship with other companies. So similar like these companies, SG Analytics, Accenture, they hire employees from us, plus they also look for interns from us. So let's say after completion of your course, whether you want to apply for internship or you want to apply for job opportunity, you simply can apply through this particular portal itself or through our 500 plus hiring partners itself. Non-paid internship will be online or offline. So non-paid one will be online. You easily can do it online, right? Or it is not like that non-paid one are only online. Yes, there are paid internship also who people hire data analytics as intern, and they also like hire people on remote basis, right? So if you look forward to the opportunity which are for interning and which is for remote, that is also can be like provided after this particular program through our hiring partners. If we have to do internship, that will be unpaid. Then what's the point to get the course from you? Is there a separate team who will be in touch with us for placement? So parole internship is basically to help you to get weightage on your resume, right? It is not always like that you have learned a course, you go into the industry and you get a job. If you want to get a job in the industry, you have to be practical. It is not like that you have done a particular course and people will follow you to provide you the job, right? What exactly happen in the industry? In industry, people are more practical, right? The people who are hiring, they are more, they look for various things in a person. They look whether the person has completed their learning or not. Yes, you have done the learning from IM skills, you have completed all the course, you have completed all the tools learning. Then they look forward what type of practical experience you have. You have worked on the various projects. then they also compare you with other candidates who have their resume with some, let's say, some internship in some big companies. So what these companies are doing, you will be doing a, let's say, remote based of sorry, online internship with us for KPMG, or let's say for these companies which we have mentioned here, simply TCS, Accenture, PwC, Quantium. If you have these names available in your resume, in your CV, then it will make your resume heavier, and it will make easier for you to get a job in the industry with our support.
Dipankar, can I pitch in?
Hello.
Hello, Dipankar, this is Gaurav. Gaurav,
Yeah,
go ahead.
perfect. So guys, I have my one of the lead trainer, Gaurav, with me here in this particular session. He will be helping you to understand more about this particular part. And yes, if you are talking about opportunity in the industry, that opportunity in the industry is only available once you have perfectly crafted, you can say, or heavier resume in the industry. If you just go by just doing a course, then you cannot expect that you will get, or people will provide you the jobs and internship, right? So yeah, Gaurav, you can take
Absolutely.
on. You can definitely help
Yeah.
to understand more about it.
So, hi everyone. This is Gaurav Sethi this side, and I heard everybody's question about the opportunities that we have, and why should you do a free internship rather than going for the paid internship? Now, I just want to ask you one question that when, say for example, if you are hiring for any company, right? Would you be hiring any person who is just a fresher or who has just completed a course or someone who has already an experience in the industry wherein he has done multiple projects, he knows the data in and out, he know how the data will be manipulated or how the data will be visualized? What would be your choice? Absolutely. Because these internships will not help you in only one way, but it will definitely help you in understanding how the basically organizations work. It will give you the feel of the organization that tomorrow somebody comes to you and says, okay, this is the data and I want to visualize something. It will help you to understand how the corporate world works. Right. So that is why these internships will really help you in getting the feel of the real job. Right. So that is why, it is very important for you because when you're working on in the internship, you will be getting certain projects where you will be actually working on analyzing the data, where you will be actually working on, understanding what the solution is. You will be giving the solutions to the company. So this will help you out in understanding when you get a real job, how it will be, how it will help you out. Okay. So as per the latest, report for, for the one of the biggest KPMG, Big Fours, the overall package that goes for a data analyst can be up to 10 lakh, 10 lakh to 25 lakh per annum. That's the, minimum to maximum package that we have, but that is not the 25 lakh is not only the limit, right? It can go up to that as well. Okay. So guys, any other question? So Dipankar, you can take it from here.
Yeah, Parul, please, you can ask your question. Gaurav is here and going to help you in this. Please. Yeah, yeah, sure, Parul, please. Parul, we
Hello.
can't hear you. Yeah, please.
Hi, Dipankar. Actually, my question is like once we get the internship, because as per the industries, because what I have observed in the market, uh, when we have done the internship, people will obviously they will hire you or less than 2 lakh package as per my knowledge, because obviously if you have a skill, then you will be able to get a job of 10 lakh or 15 lakh. Then you can, if you are
Mhm.
able to crack the interview, right? If we have done the projects and what we have done the internship, and obviously uh, what I can observe that people are obviously they are only offering 2 to 3 lakh for the freshers, and as per the Indian because TCS and KPMG, these are the big four names obviously in the market, and they are not offering, they are the one who can offer this much of salary which you are telling. But as per my experience, there are a lot of IT companies out there apart from these MNC, and people have their own visions to get into those big four MNCs. But the the small companies, they only hire people when they done the internship. They have interest. They'll obviously bound the people in the bond and etc. And they'll pay the people less than 3 lakhs.
No, Parul, I'm sorry, I do not agree with your point, right? Because if you talk about TCS and other companies, they are only not paying high paid jobs, right? Because if you pick any industry right now, because data analytics is one field where people or companies are hiring like anything. The only reason is because data analytics is one field which will never be obsolete. And can you tell me the reason why?
Because I had a word with one of my colleague, and he's working in R1, and he told me
Mm-hmm.
there is no opening for the freshers right now. And if you want to get a job in the industry, you need to take 1 year experience minimum, and then you'll be able to crack this much of package you are telling me.
Hmm. So
Mm.
basically, Parul, what happens is that whenever a company is hiring you, right,
Mm-hmm.
they want to see how good you are in, handling a situation,
Mm-hmm.
right? And based on that, so for example, if they are giving you a situation, right? So I'll give you
Mm-hmm.
an example. You tell me what will you do, right? There is a company which has to
Mm-hmm.
launch a new product,
Mm-hmm.
right? What would be your approach?
Sorry, come again.
I'm saying there is a company
Mm-hmm.
who want to launch a new product in the market.
Mm-hmm.
What would be your approach? So what are the points as a data analyst you will
Mm-hmm.
keep in mind so that they can launch the product smoothly?
Okay. First, I need to go through the competitors, what they are doing, what are their strategies, and what are the customers' behavior according to the product what we have launched. So, need to
Mhm.
understand the behavior of customer, buyers,
Mhm.
and market
Mhm.
trends. So, accordingly, I can launch the product.
Absolutely. But the first thing that you have missed out
Mm-hmm.
is the seasoning of the product. If you are selling an ice cream in Antarctica, will you able to sell it?
Of course not. Yeah, you're right. Seasoning of
Absolutely.
the
So
project. Mm-hmm.
this course will help you out in understanding that when you get these kind of situations, because will
Mm-hmm.
not only help you in the technology, right?
Mm-hmm.
Will help you out in in your creating your analytical mind,
Mm-hmm.
right? Because when you think of any situation or when you need to analyze something
Mm-hmm.
in the industry, you need to first think, why are you analyzing it? What is the purpose of analyzing?
Mm-hmm.
What will you get out of this analysis?
Mm-hmm.
Because if you have the analytical mind,
Mm-hmm.
right, you will
Mm-hmm.
definitely get a good package. Do you know how much a person in, a fresher from very good industry or very good college, what was their maximum package this year?
I don't know.
The
It depends.
maximum pack, the
Mm-hmm.
maximum package was around 75 lakh.
Okay.
if the company is paying for a non-experienced person 75 lakh, that
Mm-hmm.
means the companies are paying,
Yeah, companies are
right?
paying,
It's
right?
not, it's not that if you are a fresher or if you do not ha have experience in that particular technology, you cannot
Mm-hmm.
get that amount. It is nothing like that. The only
Okay.
thing that you have to prove is that you have an analytical mind and you can do very, tremendously better than the other people they have in the industry or the company.
Mm.
That's what the companies are looking for.
Okay. I have
Does
another
it answer your
question.
question? Absolutely, go
Yeah.
ahead.
Ah, once we have done the internship, would you be
Hmm.
able to, like, you will help out to find a job? You will be like referring us to the companies?
Definitely we will, but you would not require our help to do that because we'll make you such a person that you can go anywhere and get a job.
Okay, you are that sure for the for your course.
Absolutely, because we are not training for, we are in this industry from last around 19 years.
Okay, so what's the best package person get? He suppose someone done the course from you, right?
Hmm.
And what is the
Hmm.
best package they have ever get?
30 lakhs per annum.
30 lakh per annum after the course, or like how much experience they were holding that time?
Around, I think it was around 2.5 years of experience, I believe.
After 2.5 years of experience, they are
No,
able to
no,
get 30 lakh job.
no. He was, I mean, the person was already working somewhere for 2.5 years. After
Mm-hmm.
doing this course, when he
Mm-hmm.
applied for a job in Bangalore, he got a package of 30 lakhs.
Okay, so the same scenario is with me.
Hmm.
I am already working in a different domain and I want to switch my domain into this data analytical thing, and I'm into digital marketing.
Okay.
So I want to shift my field into data analytical data
Hmm.
industry.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm. So because
So
you told me that,
definitely you can do that because
because I
your
don't want
past.
to yeah, yeah, please.
Mhm. Go ahead, please. Go ahead, please.
Okay, what I'm saying, like suppose I have done the course, right? And
Hmm.
because I don't want to settle for less, to be honest, because
Hmm.
I'm already
Hmm.
earning and I want a job who can obviously pay me that much what I'm getting right now, or even more than that if I'm going for that. This is something which is clear in my mind.
Hmm. Hmm. Parul, can I ask you a question?
Yeah, you can.
Uh, how many of your friends are into
Mm-hmm.
data analytics?
There are, I guess, 4 to 5 people.
Out of,
Out of, I don't know, because I have only few
I
friends
mean,
circle.
you
So
might have a very big, friend circle. Out of that, if say, for example, 50 people,
yeah, I
right?
know 50 people, but
And
yeah.
out of that, if 5 people are into that industry,
Mm,
right? And
mm-hmm.
more and more people are coming into that industry. So can
Mm,
you think that what would be the scope of that industry in coming 2 to 3 years?
that is fine. But
Because
my
definitely if no no I got your point. I understood your point. What
mm-hmm.
I'm saying is
Mm,
data analytics is one field that is growing at the faster pace,
mm-hmm.
right? So when you are, already trained and when you are already, know the technology very well, so definitely there would be lot of companies who are ready to hire you, and you will definitely get a better package what you're getting right now when you are doing a when you are into the data analytics field.
Okay. Ah, fine.
Does
Uh,
this answer?
I somehow. I am confident that I will be able to get a good package because I believe in myself.
Mm-hmm.
That's another thing. But obviously, the way you told me, that's also fine. But apart from that, I have another question as because I have already search about this particular field on YouTube. I've already listened to podcast of people about this
Mm-hmm.
particular field because I come across that people can learn from any. If I'm from the arts background and I don't have any knowledge of any kind of technical language or subject, I need to
Mm-hmm.
develop these skills. And if somebody is from the BTech and they can obviously have a leverage of this, right?
Parul,
Uh,
I just want to let you know that I'm a BCom graduate.
Sorry, you are a BCom
I,
graduate,
yes, if I can do it, then anybody can do
but you are into digital marketing.
it. No, I'm not.
You are not?
No, I've been into this industry for around 20 years and I've learned things. I did the projects and I do all these things. I'm not a BTech. I'm not into digital marketing or anything.
Okay.
Guys, basically the Gaurav is working as a data analyst with Air India and like
Mm.
is working in this particular industry for more than about 10 years. 19 years, I
Oh,
guess, right, Gaurav?
Yeah. So my total experience is around 20 years and
hmm.
I'm working in Air India as assistant vice president.
As an assistant?
Vice president, AVP.
Assistant AVP. Yes.
Right. So I can only say one thing that if I can do it, then anybody can do
Okay. I
it.
have
Even if
another
you're
question.
non-technical, yeah,
Hmm.
go ahead, Parth, go ahead.
No, no, I'm asking so many questions. You please continue.
No, no, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. This is your time. You have to ask the questions. That's fine. Go ahead, please.
uh, Actually, I skipped my question. You please continue.
Yeah, any other question?
I
Yeah.
have some.
So somebody asked the question about a question on developer. Absolutely, because most of the companies are moving towards this, artificial intelligence. That any company that you pick are working on the artificial intelligence, and Python is one thing that will be definitely there. So there would be lot of things that will be coming on AI and ML.
Okay.
Yeah, somebody
Sorry.
raised his hand. Go ahead, please.
Hmm. I have another question. There are a lot of courses which is available online on YouTube, which is related to data analytics. They are providing the full
Mm-hmm.
course uh,
Mm-hmm.
in 1700, 1800 something, and there are a lot of videos which is uploaded on YouTube for like syllabus wise. If you want to become a data analyst, do this course and
Mm-hmm.
read these out. So you can learn
Mm-hmm.
data analytics by yourself, and you
Mm-hmm.
can get into the project live projects as well. And they
Mm-hmm.
already mentioned the projects in the descriptions box as well. And so, well, like how it help us also. If some I am supposed to, because I'm into different industry, I want to switch my career. Obviously, I need to give a thought before I need to switch, right? Because
Absolutely,
already,
absolutely.
yeah, because this is something I don't want to. Or you can understand. So,
Mm.
ah, this is the thing, and yeah,
So it is Parul, right?
yeah.
So, Parul, the thing is that you can get everything everywhere,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Mm-hmm.
But when you are getting the thing from the professional, right?
Mm-hmm.
And
Mm-hmm.
when it is added on your resume that you have
Mm-hmm.
done everything from professional based on the live projects that you have in the industry, it will
Mm-hmm.
definitely make a difference. Because if you learn from YouTube, everybody knows that what is YouTube and what is the content there, right? Because in YouTube, you will never get those in detail, that is for sure. Because what they teach in YouTube is something that they expect that you already know this technology. And they will just only put yourself, I mean, they will only tell you the basic thing, and that is it. They will not go into the detail why this is happening, what are the things that needs to do, how is the company is what is the current situation in the company, and how exactly the companies are want this data to be. Right? You will not get those projects there. So think about a situation. If a person has created a video 6 months back, do you think the same trend or same thing will happen right now?
Of course not.
Exactly. That's my point is. Because when you take you know, when you take something from a teacher, they will tell you what is happening current in the industry. But when you do it online, you never know that when this video was recorded and what is the current, project. Because if think about the situation that if you are doing the same thing from YouTube, millions of people are doing the same project. Will you able to justify it in the company that you have done this project when millions of the people already have done this project?
Okay, and what if like um suppose not suppose I'm saying that I need to, if I'm able to understand it from YouTube, that if I think that see, this is Python, this is SQL, or this is Excel, I'm learning
Hmm.
from there, right? And
Right.
sometimes I understand what they are saying, sometimes I'm getting confused what they are saying, I'm not able to understand. Mm.
Mm-hmm.
So the question is that, like, uh, if I how can I state that? I need to first check that I am getting interest into that or not. Would I be able
Mm-hmm.
to crack that or not? Because I need to see myself that this particular language I'm able to understand it or not. That like while learning from YouTube, I'm not. Sometimes I get it, sometimes I don't get it. Right? Same thing
Mm-hmm.
can be happen in the class also. Right?
Mm-hmm.
So I just need to know that my interest is getting created into that particular field by watching the videos. Would it be, like, I'm judging myself on basis of that.
No,
So first
if
I need.
your interest, Parul, I'm sorry to cut you off, but if
Mm-hmm,
your interest was not into that technology, you wouldn't be here, correct?
mm-hmm, yeah.
Because your, you know, interest is in that particular technology. That's why you have seen the YouTube videos.
Mm-hmm,
You want to switch your career into that particular field. That is why you're here, right? And studying someone practically, by face to face or online or anyway from a
mm-hmm,
tutor will definitely make a difference rather than getting it from YouTube. That is for sure. Because in YouTube, if you stuck somewhere, then you have to search for another video or,
mm-hmm,
see something else. But when you're talking to some person, you can ask the question 100 times till the time you're
mm-hmm,
not getting the clarity,
mm-hmm. Right.
right? And when you do it from YouTube, you will
Uh-huh,
not get any kind of internships, or you will not get any kind of certifications or live projects which you can
mm-hmm,
actually reference in your CV.
mm-hmm.
That is a difference. And
Okay.
when any company like TCS or any companies are recommending you for the job, you will
Mm-hmm.
definitely get an edge over the others in the industry.
Okay. But
That is.
here I'm stuck into one point. Suppose I have done the course and I have done the internship, which you told me, which will be unpaid, right?
Hmm.
Uh, if I have to go to leave my job for the unpaid
Why do
internship,
you want to leave? No, why do you want to leave a job for the unpaid internship?
because I have to visit the office now, or it will be on
No,
remote
it can be done
basis.
online. Yeah, it will be. It can be done online.
Anytime will be it will work.
I'm not too sure. Dipanshu, can you just advise on this?
Yeah, those are basically freelance-based internship. So you will be given a task and assignments that you have to complete. So it is unlikely that you have to come every day office or you have to come
Mm-hmm.
at any specific time, or you have to work on any specific time. It's a remote internship based on the flexible hours.
Okay, these are the remote internships.
Right.
Fine. So once I crack the internship, I got the assessment from there, then I will able to go for the job, right?
Absolutely.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Okay, that's fine. And how much time I need to give to complete the task which is assigned by the companies? Because as a working person, I need to give my 8 hours, 8.5 hours to the company,
It
right?
will
Because
be,
I'm a
it will be usually weekly commitment of certain number of hours. It usually between 8 to 12 hours weekly, not much,
8 to 12 hours weekly. Fine. Okay,
right? So
got the point.
now
Huh.
we have a Pooja. I guess Pooja is also looking to ask certain
Yeah,
questions.
Pooja, you were asking some question. Go ahead.
Yeah,
Thank you, sir. Sir, actually, I have done BCA degree, Bachelor of Computer Application, recently. And when
Okay.
I was looking for a job in TCS, there was some hiring, but they were not hiring BCA. Many openings were there, but all those openings were for Bachelor of Engineering and MCA.
Mm-hmm.
So my question is, if I will do this course, will this course will help me for get job in IT or like that?
Yes, absolutely. It will. It will
And
definitely help you.
and another question also I have, sir. I want to learn from the basic. Like I don't have any idea about. I read some coding, but even though I want to learn from the basics, like if I will start studying means I will have so many confusion. Then it will be interactive, no? Later, like if I will ask the questions and the team member and other the
Absolutely.
teachers will
Absolutely.
help me to get.
Yeah, Pooja, the only thing is that until unless you don't ask the question, you'll not learn. Right? That's the basic rule. Because if you know everything, so if you don't have the question, either you are a perfectionist or you don't understand anything. That's the only two possibilities, right?
Yes, sir.
So why why do you want to get into that you don't understand anything, right? Because if you don't understand anything, you have to ask a question. Right. So don't worry on that. Everything, whatever we are doing here, will start from the basic itself. It does not matter whether you know the coding or you don't know the coding. That is absolutely fine.
Okay, sir.
got it, Pooja. So we will be actually helping you to learn everything from scratch. So whatever the things are required, whatever the coding part is required,
Yes,
that
sir. Thank you.
within the particular module. So now we have a Aishi, right? Aishi is looking to ask a question. Please.
Uh, yeah, thank you. My question is in a certain different angle. Um,
Hmm.
I am from the social field, social sector field at this point of time. I'm doing a fellowship. Um, Post this, I probably will be going to do a PhD. But for PhDs and also
Question
for
I have,
research,
sir.
I'm sorry.
Aishi is
some
asking the question. Pooja, please be on hold. Like your question will be taken after this. So let Aishi complete.
I will probably be looking for research analyst roles uh,
Hmm.
with other PhD people who are doing their PhDs or in some research labs. So,
Hmm.
will this course, will we be going into the depths of like why are we using Python for this certain life project and why not SQL or why not advanced Excel? Supposedly, like these things, will we be going into those depths or will we be working on the basis of the job market requirements solely?
Okay. I'm sorry. May I know your name, please?
Um, my name is pronounced as Oishi.
Ushi. Okay.
Yeah.
Ushi, tell me one thing that if I ask you, I'm just giving an example. So tell me one thing, if I give you a task to forecast a sale for a particular company based on their 10-year sales,
Mm,
will you able to do it? Will you, what technology will be using? Will you use Python, R, or Excel?
I have no idea.
Okay. So
Probably I
let's say, okay, let's say for an example, we have a data for around 2 million records.
okay.
Now, what will you use? Will you use Excel, Python, or R?
I have no idea because I am not at all from this field.
No, that is fine. But when
As-
we have a bigger data, right, or when we have a bigger situation,
Hmm,
then based on that, we will define a technology that will be used,
okay. Yeah. Yes.
right? That depends on the project to project.
Hmm,
Okay, so here to answer your question, that everything can be done in every way, right? Because the analytic analysis can be done on Excel, the analysis can be done on SQL, the analysis can be done on R, analysis can be done on Python. But that always depend on project to project. Because if you have a project wherein you have around 15 million records, then
hmm.
R will not work. Then you have to use Python,
Okay.
right? Because if you want the data to be processed quickly, then you have
Hmm,
to use Python.
okay.
So does it
I get.
answers your question?
I get. Okay. Thank you so much.
Yeah. Anybody else was asking some question? Guys, any other question?
Yeah, I have a question.
Yeah, please go ahead.
The question is, if I'll go for the interview, that I need to make my another resume, right? I don't need to show my the previous work experience, which is not belong to the IT industry.
Mhm.
Or can I show my experience that I have experience, but I am shifting my field, this to this? This will help me out, or this
Uh,
will raise the
at
question.
this at this point in time, I will not comment on this thing right now because once through this project, you'll understand yourself that what needs to be done and what not, what needs to be shown and what needs to be hidden, right? Because anyhow, in any organization, whenever you go somewhere, they'll
Mhm.
only ask what is your experience. They will never ask you that what you have done.
That is fine, but obviously, because I have seen people in the interviews, they'll question that you have done your graduation from this and post graduation
Mhm.
from here, and to this time, what have you done? So these
No,
are
no,
the
you
questions.
will not. No, no, no. So you will not remove your experience what you have currently,
Okay.
right? On the top of it, you will say that these are the things that you have done. Because if you will remove your experience, that means you are a fresher,
Mm-hmm. Right.
right? You don't have to
Mm-hmm.
remove your experience at all because
Okay.
that experience will be count as a experienced person only.
Mm-hmm. That I have
Are you getting my
experience
point?
in industry. Yeah, I'm getting the point.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Apart
So you
from that
don't have
experience,
to
I
remove
go.
your experience.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So you will mention that this is the my overall experience and this is the work that I have done in the industry.
Okay.
And to
And
be
what
That is it.
if? Yeah, that I got your point. But if they will ask me why you want to shift your field once you have like done this much of work into that industry, that there should be a solid answer for that.
Yes, absolutely. Because in my organization, I got a chance to work on these projects. That's why I'm
Mhm.
shifting now.
Okay.
Right. That is why
Fine.
I'm saying that right now it is not the correct time to answer this question. Once
Mhm.
you will complete your projects and everything, you yourself will understand that what needs to be done.
Hmm. Okay.
Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Thank
guys,
you.
any other question?
I have a question. Shoaib here.
Yes, please. Yeah, sure.
I
Go ahead.
come from the HR background, and I think so. Python and the other wordings are just like Greek and Latin for me. So
Mm-hmm.
how easy is it gonna be? Like, are we gonna go from the scratch, basically
Okay,
understand
okay.
the basic steps as to how we
Uh,
develop further? Because see, it's a big thing for me to just get into a course and then I don't understand anything if we start
mm,
not from the basic, but from a level where people
mm,
um, know things. I think so. There are also few folks from the computer science background who know a little bit more about this, but I come from purely a different zone, if I could say.
mm,
But I do have experience in working into Tableau and the reports and the other
mm,
stuff, which inspires me to basically get into um, data analytics, or a course which will help me develop within my organization.
mm.
So yeah, just wanted to know a little bit on that side as well.
So tell me one thing. Then when you first started working on Tableau, have you ever thought that I'm not technical person, I won't be able to do it?
See, it was more like an end user, and then I started learning a little bit more on the background where we pull
That is the
reports.
same scenario here. That is the
Yeah.
same scenario here because we know that a lot of people do not have a technical background, right? Because it's not like Java that we start with, jargons, big jargons that we have. We'll go step by step, right? And by the end of the course, you yourself would know that I have a very good knowledge on this and I understand each and everything what we have in this particular language.
So, okay. Thank you.
Welcome. Any other question, guys? Yeah,
Sir,
Pooja,
what
you
will be the
can learn
timing
from
of classes? If we will enroll
Supanshu,
the
can you
classes?
advise?
Yeah, sure, I can. So now I'm just taking forward like the program things. So I believe most of you have asked your question. If in case still you guys have question, you simply can ask in the chat box or you can simply raise your hand. I'll be able to help with this. Okay, so now this program is basically as I have shared, we have two different batches available with us. One of the batch is weekend batch. Another one is a weekday batch. Weekend batch will be on every Saturday and Sunday, where your classes will be on morning time, which is 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. as per Indian Standard Time. So all the people from different time zone, they can come like just like do it as per their time zone. It is a IST timing, 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. Same with the weekdays, we have a 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. in night, the same timing that you are attending today as a demo session. This is the same timing for the weekday batch where your classes will be on every Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, right? So for weekend batch, your class is on morning 10 to 1, 16 June, it is starting from. And yes, for weekday batch, it is 27 June is starting from, and it is same Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, 8 to 10 p.m. Got it, guys? I hope that answers Pooja. Okay, so now if I just create more and just put a light more on this particular part, that why you should join that IAM skills and our training program, as like also Parul asked that there are various questions, there are various like options available to learn from, right? But what makes us different? So basically, definitely the one thing which is more and the very valuable thing that the trainer who will be engaging with you throughout the session. They have somewhere around like more than 10 years of experience, each trainer will have, and they will be helping you with the real-time experience of the industry. And also they are aware what industry demands. So based on industry demands, we crafted the program, right? So here you will learn a structured learning, and that structured learning will help you to land into the job which actually people demand in the industry, right? Similar way, another thing that will help you, that will be lifetime access. So lifetime access, we will be helping you with to keep yourself updated. So let's say today there are different type of techniques are there in the industry, but after 2 years, after 3 years, there are another types of techniques are available in the industry. Industry is using some different methods for doing the same things. So how will you get to learn about it? So we will be giving you a lifetime access to our program. So you can log in into your account. We create a LMS account for all of you where you simply can log in and can manage your all content in your learning management system. What all you can manage your session recordings, you can watch them anytime. So first you attend live classes, and after attending the live classes, you will be able to get the recording of those classes, right? Second, you will be able to manage your all assignments, all the things that you will be working upon, all the things that you will be learning in the session. There will be assignments provided to you guys, and you will be working on that assignments. You will be working on those projects live and submitting those assignments, where you will be getting the feedback by the trainers, and they will be analyzing your skills, that how good you were in that particular assignment or not, right? Similar way, there are other things as well, like you have some pre-reading material, right? So apart from that, you have like certain tools access. So all those things will be available into your LMS account, which you can access for lifelong. Apart from this, as I said, it is 100% tool driven training. So even I have shared with you that all these tools will be covered. So practically, you guys will be applying all these skills. You will be installing these tools into your laptop or desktop, and you will be working on this. It is not just like a theoretical that we will be just teaching you and you will be just learning it, right? It is like we will be practical, helping you to do the practices over these softwares and working with the files or working with the projects and assignment over these platforms, right? Along with this, as I said, the big names, you're able to mention all these big names in your resume. You'll be able to get weightage in your resume, which definitely going to be help you for getting a job in the industry, right? And all the people who have a doubt related to jobs, who will be in that particular dilemma, that whether they able to make it in the industry or industry will be able to give them a better package or no, then for all of you, I just want to say one thing, that if you really want to work around this particular industry or in any industry, it is not like only for data analytics or for any particular industry. In every industry, only the people with a practical experience or the practical skills, they are more preferred, right? If you just done the courses and if you just mention the things in your resume, that won't work. Even by chance, if you get a job in any of the company, they will see your work for 3 4 months, and if you're not able to perform as per the expectation, they ask you to leave, right? So the only thing will help you to work in the long run is the practical implementation that you will be doing. So that's what we are more focusing upon. That's what our course is more about. So throughout the training, from very first day to the last day of your training, you will be working upon the practical learning. You will be doing all these 16 projects that will be make your hands-on experience so much of like easy, and that will help you to be very handy with the practical things during your throughout the training, right? So as I shared, guys, we have two different batch available, right? The fee for the program is going to be 49,000 plus GST, which is going to be 58,800 all inclusive, right? So till now, any other question, guys? Any of you have any particular question? Can I have a quick yes or no in the chat box? If you have a like, is it possible to learn within 4 months, and will I get certificate for every tool, or at last only we will get? See, you will be getting the certification at completion of the course, right? So once you complete the course, then you are eligible to give your exam and to get your certification. Is it possible to learn within 4 months? No, it is not, because it's a very comprehensive course which will be covering all the aspects of learning. So it is not possible to that help you to cover this in 4 months. Yes, definitely you'll be able to cover this in 6 months. No questions so far, all clear till now. Perfect, guys. So as I said, we have these two batches available. So I just want a quick poll from all of you. Which particular batch you are looking forward, guys? You want to go ahead with weekday batch or weekend batch? Can I have a quick understanding which is more suitable for all of you? The people who are interested for weekend batch, they can simply write weekend, or the people who are interested for weekdays, they simply can write the weekdays. Okay, Suhani, Oshi is looking for weekdays. Suhani is for weekend. Shoaib is for weekend. Okay, Saswati is for weekdays. Neeraj is for weekend. Okay, Mosina is for weekdays. Okay, perfect. Weekend, I'll go with 8 to 10 p.m. Oh, that will be weekdays only. Perfect. Okay, guys. So one more thing is here that I would like to share with you, as you all of you have given your like precious time, right? You have given your more than approximately more than 1 hour here in this particular session. So I have a surprise for all of you, and the surprise will be that all the people who want to enroll in these recent batches, so they simply can enroll on this particular link. So for giving your 1 hour's time and giving your precious time here, I'll be giving you a appreciation token for 10%, where if you guys will register with the given link that I'm sharing in the chat box, that link will be activated till tonight, right? So by tonight, if you complete your registration, you'll be able to get a 10% discount on the total course fee, right? So by enrolling with this link, the total fee, which is 58,800, will not cost you the same. It will only cost you 52,994 rupees, that one, right? So surely you guys can register over this particular link to complete your registration and to get the given discount by just giving your 1 hour in this particular session, right? So that is a definitely a thanks for all of you guys to be in this particular session. If any of you has any other question, you can still ask related to program, related to industry. Gaurav is here. I'll be able to help you related to the program, all the information. Gaurav able to help you related to the industry. Okay. Ashi, definitely one of my representative can help you to go ahead with the EMI option. We have one EMI option available, which is like one with credit card. If you own any credit card, you can pay with no cost EMIs for 3 months. And if you want more EMIs, then you can connect with our team member. They will be able to help you with the Bajaj EMI option, where you can apply for the Bajaj loan by just submitting some of your document, and it will be also a no cost EMI. So that will be not costing you any interest amount. So both the options will be interest free EMIs. So you can go with anyone, either with the credit card or with the other option. I will help us to make a better resume. Yeah. After completion of your training, we do 2 to 3 different sessions where we will be helping you to how to build your resume. Then we also going to help you to understand, like, to prepare yourself for the interview related opportunity, right? So all those things will be supported by IIM skills to make your resume better and to get like your chances more in shortlisting to the companies. Anything else, Parul? Perfect. Yes, sir. You will help us for interview also. Yeah, absolutely, Pooja. We will be helping you for that. Right. Apart from this, after completion of your course, you will be getting these certification. You will be getting Microsoft certified, Google certified, and also you will be getting a IM skill certification. Apart from this, all these certification, which are for the Quantium, PwC, Tata, Accenture, all these certification will be provided. So you simply can go ahead and can make your resume heavier, which ultimately can help you to land up to the job into the industry. Right? So if you don't have any other question, guys, so I just encourage you guys to go ahead and can make your enrollment so that you'll be able to start with the recent batches that we are starting. Is this program done worldwide or in one country only? Helena, we have participation from more than 55 countries. It is not only from one country, it is not only for like 2 or 5 countries. Our program is recognized in more than 55 countries. So even if you just poll in this session itself, you will found the people from various countries available already who are attending this session. I need to wait for the corporate approval. Sure, Shoaib, you can talk to your management and they can share with HR approval with us, right? Then you can do the vendor registration details with us and simply you can enroll with a corporate approval. Perfect. Any other queries, guys? Any other question? Okay, so before leaving, guys, we are ending this particular session. It's approximately 1.5 hours that we have taken. So I hope all of you have found this session valuable. If yes, can I have a quick like feedback from all of you that if you like this session, if you find it valuable? Thanks, Helena. Thanks, Parul. Thanks, Shweb. Thanks, Neeraj. Perfect. Okay, so guys, I'm again sharing the link here. So by any chance, because this option is not available on the website, so by any chance you want to make your enrollment with the discounted fees, this is the link. Complete your registration by today to avail this 10% discount, right? And you will be able to get the like batch details by tomorrow morning itself, right? So all the people looking for either weekday batch or weekend batch, they can complete their registration today to get the given offer. Perfect, guys. Thanks for everyone to given your more than 1.5 hour in this particular session. I'm also thanking Gaurav to join this particular session and helping you guys to related to the industry related questions. Right. And all of you, I'm just want to share one more thing that yes, Gaurav and there are other trainers also who will be teaching you throughout this training program. So all of the trainers who will be teaching you, they have more than 10 years of experience. So you can really rely upon these people to help you throughout the process and throughout your learning, right? So perfect, guys. Thanks for the time that you have shared with us and have a good night and great day ahead. Goodbye, guys. So Gaurav, anything you want to say or like any other person like want to share anything?
No, I think I'm good. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much for your time.
Perfect. Fine, guys. I'm just disconnecting this particular session and just asking the last time any question so that we will end this particular session. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, that's it. Goodbye, guys, and have a great learning ahead.